Hi everybody, and welcome back to video number 2 in our syllabus course overview. And when we left off, we were looking at the regular and extra credit points available for the course. And total regular points here include 4 exams at 200 points each. Exercise homework, we've got 11 chapters at 20 points each. And problem homework, we have 11 chapters at 30 points each. We have some IFR exercises and problems. Those are only for 9 chapters at 10 points each. And then we have an icebreaker and discussion and a syllabus quiz, each worth 10 points, total of 20 points. So in total, our regular points total 1,460 points. But I have lots of extra credit available for you here. So here we have adaptive learning. Adaptive learning is like SmartBook was for Connect and McGraw-Hill. And they are individualized and personalized learning modules. They are assigned at 10 points per chapter, so you get a chance to earn 110 extra credit points there. Plus, I think it very much, just like SmartBooks did, prepares you for taking exams and homework and exercises and those kinds of things. And they take about 30 to 40 minutes to complete per chapter. So naturally, I highly encourage you to take full advantage of that. No late adaptive learning assignments will be accepted. Then we have some extra credit CPA problems. Not everybody is taking the CPA exam, but those of you that are, I have 15 practice problems worth a half a point each. So you can earn 7.5 points per chapter, a total of 82.5 extra credit points. They're assigned in Wiley Plus and take about 35 minutes per chapter to do. They're designed to be completed after the chapter lectures and homework have been completed. And there are 5 attempts allowed before the problem is considered final. So you can pretty much rest assured you'll get 100% of that if you're really applying yourself. So I highly encourage you completing all those extra credit assignments. I should point out that Canvas doesn't get the percentages correct. That usually understates your actual percentage, because I'm basing, as you see here, your percentage, which determines your letter grade, on your regular points. Extra credit is just what it is titled, extra credit. And you have an opportunity to earn 13% more than your regular points here. So it is possible to earn greater than 100% in this course, if you do everything perfectly, right? There probably won't be any other extra credit opportunities other than my tutoring that's done on Saturday mornings. Okay, so if I look at the assignments, it's going to cover chapters 13 to 23 included in the textbook. And you'll see here the assignments are in the fall 2025 Intermediate Accounting 206 course assignments by due date later in the syllabus, which we'll cover in just a second. Assignment changes. They may change. It's very rare. If they do, I will publish it in announcements. So be sure you look at those announcements. I'll let you read, but as a rule of thumb, I think you want to spend at least 2 hours for every instructional hour you spend for studying and preparing for assignments. So I'll let you read the chapters covered and the descriptives here. I'll go kind of slowly so you can see it. And then, once we finish that, participation requirements, certainly you can work ahead. You can work ahead, except for the exams. You can do the whole course in one day if you really wanted to. Pretty almost impossible, but it's set up for you to work ahead if you want to. So it doesn't hurt to be a little bit ahead in case something happens and you get a life issue thrown at you. We'll take a look at course assignments by due date here in a second. For adaptive learning, it's graded like this. You get 10 points for 100% progress, and it ratchets down for less completions. So the homework, here are the exercises and extra credit problems. You get 5 attempts per question. That's pretty flexible, particularly considering some of these are multiple choice. So the best attempt is what's going to be recorded in the grade book. So you may wonder why I'm doing that, and that's to give you every opportunity to learn the intended learning objective for each homework question. Okay, so I'll let you read that on your own. The homework problems, same kinds of things. The only difference between problems and exercises is I give you unlimited attempts on the problems. Okay, exams, of course, you only get 1 attempt on those, and you can read these policies at your leisure. And so one thing, though, I will stress, it's theoretically not necessary to press the submit button, since the homework scores are automatically recorded on the due date. You may, however, want to press the submit button to confirm you have received your full points and they've transferred over to Canvas correctly. It's important that you do that. But don't hit the submit button until you're ready for that assignment to be graded. Okay, and your points roll into the Canvas gradebook. Okay, for the final exam, I have no ability to make up or an opportunity to take that exam on a date later than what's scheduled. So please stay in touch with me if anything happens, and we'll try to get you an early take or something like that. All righty, what have we got here? So I'll let you read the rest of this on your own. Study groups are optional. I think they're really good, as I mentioned earlier. So please take that opportunity if you think that'll work for you. Special needs and a statement of diversity. Santa Ana, of course, college is committed to providing an appropriate and reasonable accommodation for any student with a disability. There's no stigma in my mind at all for that. I have a little PTSD from my military service, so I think if you are in that situation, please contact the DSPS office here at the Disabled Student Program and Services, and I give you the numbers there if that's something you want to do. And I believe in diversity. I love different cultures and different ways of looking at things. So I hope everybody embraces that as I do. And of course, there'll be no tolerance for harassment or discrimination of any kind. All right, electronic listening recorder. I have a number of files that I've prepared that are my intellectual property, even though I frequently allow that to be shared with you guys. But remember, it's my intellectual property for your help in understanding the course content. Here's some important dates. I'll let you read that on your own if you need to. So if I look at the syllabus recap here, the one thing I want to stress here, and certainly you should read the entire syllabus carefully, but here, I sometimes will increase a student's final grade if I think that the total points earned are not representative of the total learning that student has achieved. That's entirely at my discretion, but I want you to know that sometimes I do that. Occasionally do that. Okay. Alrighty, so now probably the best thing in the syllabus, and a copy I make of this for my purposes, is the course assignments by due date here. And you can see everything and when it's due by due date in a 1 or 2 page copy. I make a copy, I have it sitting here beside me, and it helps me stay on track as to what's being done and when. And you can see that our first assignment is the syllabus quiz and icebreaker discussion due August 20th, which is a Wednesday. And normally we'll go through all of these. Here's our exam. The first exam opens at 12 o'clock on September 14th, and it closes at 11:59 p.m. on September 17th. So you have a chance to do that in that 3-day period. So anyway, as we proceed through this, now you will find that these due dates are mirrored in the modules. So you can see when these due dates are very easily by working down through the modules, which we will do here in a second. Okay, so also, if I go down for the second page here, you'll see that we have a little break here for Veterans Day. And if I go back up here, we have a break here for Labor Day. So I try to show you that in the course assignments by due date here. And of course, Thanksgiving with cute little turkeys to commemorate that time. And finally, then our exam. I do offer on Saturday, there's no points associated with that, an optional exam review. And that will only occur if it's requested by email. Otherwise, it will not. There's no points associated with that, and it would start at 9 o'clock via Zoom if, in fact, someone or more than one wants that review. Okay, so again, unless otherwise indicated, the assignments are due at 11:59, and tutoring is 9 to 10 on Saturday mornings via Zoom. And here's a recap of all the points. Here's the regular points here, and the extra credit points, including tutoring here. Okay, that looks like a good place for us to stop this video. And when we return on our third video, I'll give you a course overview in Canvas. All right, until that time, bye for now.